Fireworks, backyard grills, backyard barbecues, holiday travel. It's a great recipe for the weekend, isn't it? But before you start the party, Andy Crouppen from Brown & Crouppen joins us with some safety tips for the 4th. And you brought something. You look like you... What is going on? What's going on?
Well, Carol, I thought today we would do it a little differently.
Okay, let's do it a little differently.
Let's learn by what not to do. Give me a match.
What not to do. I'm not going to give you a match.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, he's taking fireworks out.
Well, it's the 4th of July. Everyone loves fireworks,
Absolutely.
smoke bombs. Everyone loves, for some insane reason, giving a 2-year-old a sparkler.
And you shouldn't. Not that young. Not that young. Right, right.
You know, I think people think of them, since they don't blow up or go 2 miles into the sky, they think of them as safe.
They're okay.
But I mean, you're giving somebody, a child, something that burns at probably 500, 1,000 degrees, I don't know, to just kind of wave around in the air. Yes, supervise your kids when you're giving them something flammable.
And we do have the water here for 2 reasons, because you should have water in your fireworks and water when you're barbecuing. Have water close by, because something may happen.
Right, and also if you're going on a long road trip, it doesn't hurt, and we're skipping around a little bit, but it doesn't hurt to have a little water or some other safety equipment in your car, just in case. You never know what's going to happen.
And people always wonder, and I was wondering this as well, because, you know, kind of like fireworks myself, where is it legal and where is it not? We want to leave it to the professionals, first of all. But it's not legal everywhere for you to do this in your backyard or in your cul-de-sac.
It's not. I think people are a little confused, because St. Louis City and County, it is not legal, period.
Okay, not.
However, you drive over to St. Charles and a little further west of St. Louis, and there's a fireworks stand every 20 feet.
True.
And so I think people feel comfortable going over there, buying them, bringing them back. But I'll tell you, when I was younger, my father was lighting off some fireworks. I mean, a friend of mine was lighting off some fireworks.
Go ahead.
At a friend's house. And it was, you know, you have a few fireworks left over after the 4th of July, so it was a few weeks later. And the Clayton Police Department came with their guns drawn in the back because somebody reported gunshots.
Oh, and that friend of yours was mortified.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, some of us may be driving this holiday weekend. Make sure your car is in order. And you guys have been making so much fun of my little cute jumper cables.
Well, they look like Honey, I Shrunk the Jumper cables.
But they worked. Look how small they are. Look at that.
And they look like you've needed them a lot.
Yeah, this is true. But everybody doesn't have these, and you should have these.
I would say just get a new battery if you're using them that
often.
often.
I'm not.
No.
Plus, having a flashlight.
A flashlight.
Your point is to be safe when you travel.
Exactly. Especially if you have children in the car, you don't want to get stranded somewhere and have no way of getting the car moving along again without calling a tow truck. So much easier to have a pair of jumper cables. You can generally flag down another car. People are pretty courteous
cell phones
and
now. Yeah. And remember this, you may love it, but this doesn't mix with probably most of with fireworks.
It goes
with your travel.
Yeah, I mean, it should go without saying, but you know, if you're going to be drinking, I think people realize don't drink and drive, but I think a big problem, especially on holiday weekends, is they don't realize that it's just as dangerous to operate a boat or a jet ski or even sometimes a bicycle. So be careful.
Okay.
I feel like this is becoming the common sense segment with Carol and Andy, but
we need to be reminded.
Use some common sense and you can avoid a lot of problems.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much. And they do work. I don't care how